GIBSLAND, Louisiana, halfway between Monroe and Shreveport, sits a small town called Gippsland, and it's famous for the death of a well-known couple. Route 154 is an area you just might want to avoid. Gippsland, Louisiana is a known area for the famous outlaws Bonnie and Clyde. And along Route 154, about 7 miles from the Ambush Museum, the ghosts of the couple have been sighted as people that have taken pictures in the area would show ghostly apparitions. That's right, Bonnie and Clyde, last stop. Bonnie Elizabeth Parker and Clyde Chestnut Barrow were bank robbers and traveled throughout central United States during the Great Depression. Clyde was in prison, basically a prison farm, in 1930 at the age of 21, but to avoid hard labor in the fields, he had 2 of his toes chopped off, which gave him a limp for the rest of his life. In 1934, Clyde Barrow shot Major Joe Croson, and his death attracted to the Texas government, which opened up a manhunt. And in May 1934, the posse learned of Bonnie and Clyde's whereabouts and set up an ambush along Highway 154 and were ready to go. 9:15 a.m. on May 23rd, a vehicle approaches. Bonnie and Clyde were in the vehicle, and the ambush opened up, and they began to fire. And Clyde was shot in the head. 130 rounds emptied into the car. They did bury the 2 side by side, and on the way to the grave site, they were remaining in the car together. The end of the famous couple had sold 500,000 newspapers. But as they lied dead, onlookers had managed to cut pieces of their hair and other souvenirs from their bodies. They tried to get other things as well, but police had to intervene. And many reports of strange anomalies and myths showing up in photos, and even the car itself has proved uneasy feelings among people seeing it for the first time. So the next time you're on the run visiting the state of Louisiana, be sure to avoid Highway 154, or Bonnie and Clyde just might enlist you in their gang.